Okay, hi everyone. Meteorologist Anna DuVall here with your forecast update. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties here with the streaming center, so if you can't see me or hear me or something funky is going on, just let me know in the comments here and we'll try to get through as much of this as possible here over the next couple of minutes. Again, I don't really know what is going to happen. So if you can hear me and see me, give me a thumbs up just so that I know that everything's going good here. But let's go ahead, jump right in for our now and later. Today, tomorrow, feeling a lot like summer. So we're staying in that summer heat category, but not so much the summer humidity category. So we're staying pretty hot right now, not as humid. We're going to feel pretty much like fall in the next couple of days. A lot of people I know looking forward to fall-like conditions out there. Thank you, Jeff, for letting me know that everything's going well. Just making sure that you guys can see and hear me here. We're having some technical difficulties if you logged on after I said that. Okay, so here is what we're looking like outside right now. Again, a pretty hot day out there. Not many clouds in the mix either. If we take a look off of our Turfway camera here, perfectly blue skies out there, maybe a few fair weather clouds, 82 degrees. We have that southerly wind though. That's just to take a note of the southerly winds bringing in some of that heat, some of that humidity into our area, and that will prove itself over the next couple of days for sure. So this is what we're looking like out there right now. Beautiful blue skies. If we take a look off our Newport camera here, again, beautiful blue skies, maybe some fair weather clouds out there, but overall, just a beautiful day today. I know it's a little hot for most people out there, but it's not too unbearable for sure. It's feeling like that across the area as well. 83 degrees in Cincinnati there, 82 in Hamilton as well as Batesville, Flemingsburg and Covington all feeling 82 right now. Wilmington 81. For me, it's still that like hot season where it's a little too hot for college football still when you're sitting outside and it's blistering. So I love watching football indoors when it's this hot outside. Here's what we were feeling at our hottest point of the day today. We're in the mid 80s for most people out there, 83 at CVG, 85 in Lunkin, 86 in Lebanon there. So feeling pretty warm across the entire tri-state. Here is the almanac data. So this is just like our record high, our record low, and our normals. So this is what we looked like today. Today we are almost to record breaking in terms of heat. You can see our high was 84. Our record was 88. That was set in 1954. So we were pretty close to that, only about 4 degrees off. 8 degrees off. Oh wait, from our normal in terms of low temperatures, we're well above our normal for our high temperatures. Definitely nowhere near that record-breaking cold temperature there. That was set in 1987, 29 degrees. I bet a lot of you wishing for that right now. Really cold temperatures. We didn't see any rain today. I know there was that small chance, but again, no rain today. Normal is about 1/10 of an inch, so we wouldn't have seen that much anyways. Jeff, good news for you. We do have some cooler weather, not so much snow, but definitely cooler weather and rain. So I know it's not really a great trade-off, but we can take what we can get. If we have cooler temperatures, it might bring along some rainfall, or we can stay hot and dry. I know a lot of people don't want that though. So this is what it's looking like out there. Clouds and radar. Again, not many clouds are being seen out there. Just a few of those fair weather clouds. Most of us staying clear and dry for the moment. We go ahead, zoom out, see what it's looking like on the national scene here. Again, not really much going on across the entire Ohio Valley here. Maybe some more clouds down over to our south. But for now, all of us staying dry and mostly clear outside. We're going to transition over to water vapor. We'll talk about how much moisture content is in the air here. And again, we're still in that black color, even getting these browns starting to shift into our area. Again, making it feel plenty dry out there. So a little loop here, we can really see, if we zoom out, that southerly wind is going to be drawing in some of this more moist, humid conditions, and we'll see that continue over the next couple of days here. So I want to go ahead and show you guys this upper air map because we do have this ridge of high pressure over us, but you can see this trough starting to build in here. And as this moves closer, this is Monday, as this moves closer here, we start to see rain chances kick up and we start to see cooler temperatures as well. So this is what it's looking like in the upper levels of our atmosphere, but we do have some rain on the way, unfortunately. Not for the next couple of days, but close enough. Let's go ahead and talk about the rest of your evening though. You can see 78 there by 7 p.m. You continue to be pretty cool there by the evening hours. Calm wind, 68 degrees. So we cool off a pretty significant bit. You might need a little light jacket heading out tonight, especially if you're out pretty early there. You can see 1 a.m. 63 degrees. By 4 a.m. 59 there. So we're going to continue to be in those upper 50s there into the early morning hours when you wake up tomorrow morning. So again, feeling more like fall, feeling more like we should be for this time of year. So that's good news for everyone. And again, I did mention a rain chance, that slim rain chance for today. And then Monday, we had that small rain chance. Again, that trough moving into our area, bringing us some of those rainier conditions. And Tuesday is going to be our more significant amount of rain lingering into Wednesday. So we can go ahead, expand this out to our 10 days. I know everyone wants to plan out their fall-like activities. We do have another stretch of rainfall we're expecting for next weekend. But really we're focused on what's going to happen Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So let's go ahead and track that out for you guys, staying clear, dry. Monday comes along and you saw those rain chances start moving into our area. This is 4 p.m. Just seeing very spotty showers out there. As we move into Tuesday, you saw how quickly that happened there. You can see Tuesday really early in the morning, seeing that rainfall. This is 5 a.m. We're already seeing a pretty significant amount of rain on Tuesday. Then as we move into 9 o'clock, still seeing that pretty heavy rainfall. And again, that bigger band of rain looking like it's going to stay south. This looks a lot like it did last time we saw those rainier conditions down to our south, not so much up to our more northern counties. This is noon for our weather timeline there. And then if we move a little bit forward, still expecting to see some rain into the early morning hours on Wednesday. But other than that, staying dry throughout the rest of our Wednesday. So that's where that little slim chance comes from on Wednesday, is lingering on from Tuesday night. So that's just a fair warning that most of your Wednesday will probably be dry. Here's our estimated rainfall totals. We click forward here. It's going to zoom on in. It's going to go until about Wednesday, 1 a.m. Again, these are just estimated rainfall totals. I'm going to back it up a little bit because I feel like it's going to be closer to this number, feeling about an inch across the area. This is showing less rainfall down to the south, but again, it's pretty far out. We're still tracking it a little bit closer here, but I do think the bigger rainfall totals will be more to our south here. This is showing it being more to our north of the Ohio River, but you know, still pretty far out. We're still watching it as this is developing here. Like last time, you guys remember, rainfall mostly stayed to our south there, and you can see that reflected on our drought monitor that was updated. You can see those abnormally dry conditions instead of that moderate drought there. This might still be the case going into this week. So we're just going to keep an eye on this. Maybe we'll get some of our southern counties there completely alleviated from any sort of drought, but we do really need the rainfall in our more northern counties as well, so we're just going to continue to watch that. But for now, this is what it's looking like outside. Hot, dry, not seeing any of that rainfall or cooler temperatures out there, so we're going to continue to be in that drought at least for the next 2 days here. 83 in Cincinnati, Lebanon's 84, 82 at CVG, Owenton there, 80 degrees, so still in the low to mid 80s across the area. Want to go ahead and show you guys a 24-hour temperature change. Most people looking about the same that they were yesterday. Not a lot of people feeling a lot cooler, and if you are 1 or 2 degrees, you can't really feel the difference in that. So everyone's basically feeling about the same right now. Here's our dew point trend. I know we were feeling dry, feeling comfortable over the last week or so. We're still in that dry, comfortable range here. Over the last day or so, we had that mugginess built in. But you can see we're really going to get up into that humid category Monday, Tuesday, going into Wednesday. Again, that's when that rainfall really kicks up. So we'll have that humidity kick up as well. Then we'll be back to being dry and more fall-like. So once we get past this rain, we'll start to see more fall-like temperatures on the way here. This is what we're looking like in terms of dew point. Again, staying dry mostly for now. Comfortable range is between 50 and 60. You can see most people are pretty much bordering on the 60s, if not in the 60s. Lebanon 61, Vivi there 62, but some places still in that comfortable range, so feeling pretty okay outside. I know a lot of people are done with the heat, ready for the cold weather to be here. Like Lee Miller said there, good news is it's almost here. We're so close. Here's our 10-day temperature trend. 84 degrees for our Sunday, 80 for Monday, continuing to tick down. 76 there Tuesday, 69 on Wednesday. I know a lot of people are looking forward to that. 70 on Thursday. And you can see then we'll start to become more average. Still slightly above average, but more average than we are feeling right now. So that's good news. We'll be staying right on our track moving forward here. And that's just what we're expecting. So it's going to be more fall-like conditions. A lot of people are super excited for that. We will see a lot of sunshine over the next 2 days here. So this is what it's looking like in terms of UV. If you're heading out, it's going to be pretty mild there for your Sunday and Monday. The Climate Prediction Center does still say we're going to be above average, but again, you saw that. Those little tiny ticks above average is still above average for the Climate Prediction Center. So even if we're 1-2 degrees, they're still going to have us highlighted in red here. I know it kind of shows opposite of our 7 or 8 or 10 day there. But again, this is past all of that. So we're just going to continue to see those right on track temperatures there, maybe a few notches above that. Here's our precipitation outlook by the Climate Prediction Center. We're expected to be below average in terms of rainfall past our 7-day. That means that we're going to be in another one of these drought-like situations. However, we're going to be cooler, so they're not going to be as exacerbated as the last ones were. Let's go ahead, talk about tonight. Again, it's going to be a clear, calm night out there. You might need a light jacket. 58 degrees. That'll definitely feel a little bit more like fall as we start to tick down in our temperatures here. Some places even seeing the low 50s tomorrow morning. Some places even seeing 49 like Vivi. So just be prepared with a light jacket tomorrow morning when you wake up, just in case. I know I need a jacket if it's like 60 outside. So I'm definitely gonna need that jacket. Tomorrow temperatures are gonna get into the mid 80s there, 84 degrees, above average. Again, our average 73. So well above that, 10 degrees above that in fact here. So this is what we're looking like for our Mammoth Music and Arts Festival. It's free to attend. It's tomorrow from noon to 8 p.m. So if you want to get out, enjoy the warmer temperatures while they're still around. 84 degrees, again, our high temperature. Feeling like the low 90s though. This is what it's looking like for the rest of the day. Lots of sunshine on the way. 76 by noon, 83 3 p.m., 81 by 6. That sun will set there around 7:30, and then 70 degrees by 9 p.m. So that's when you're heading on home from the Music and Arts Fest. So that's going to be a great day to get outside, just enjoy all of it. But for now, if we're tracking out the Tri-State's 12 seasons, we're definitely still in summer again for now. Actual fall, though, is on the way. It's really close. We almost have it, guys. And if you're looking for a different kind of countdown here, we have our days until countdown, 27 days until Halloween, 54 until Thanksgiving, 81 until Christmas, 89 there until New Year's. So inching closer to some of these more fun holidays and stuff to look forward to. I know since we've entered October, it's starting to feel a little bit more like spooky season outside. That's good news. I know I'm excited for the holidays to get here as well. Here is our 7-day forecast for you. Bengals game tomorrow. Mild sunshine, 84 degrees. feeling pretty warm tomorrow for that game. 80 degrees on Monday. You can see that spotty chance of showers in the evening. That'll linger into very early morning on Tuesday. We'll see rain throughout the day on Tuesday, 76 degrees. Temperatures will continue to tick down on Wednesday. Rain chance very early in the morning. And then we'll have sunshine in the evening hours there. And then as we move into Thursday, Friday, temperatures will stay pretty much right on track, right on our average. And then we have that thunderstorm chance come back into the forecast for next Saturday. You can see though, we're staying with those temperatures right on track, right on average, maybe a few notches above again, but mostly staying right on track with those temperatures there. So that is all I have for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead, put this 7-day full screen for you, and so you can take a little bit of a closer look, and then again, you'll have more details tonight, my full forecast at 10 p.m. Let me know if you guys have any questions then. You can always find me on Facebook and comment on one of my things, my pictures, my posts. I do a lot of posts throughout my shift, so you can definitely find me, get your comments and questions in about the forecast ahead. But that's all. I hope everyone has a great rest of their Saturday, even better Sunday, and a great start to your work week if I don't see you again. But I'll be on at 10 p.m. tonight, and I'll be back tomorrow for the 6 p.m. live stream. So have a great rest of your night.